What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Goose here. If you guys are new to the channel, because I see you guys watching, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button right now. Do me a favor, but you don't have to hit the thumbs up until the end of the video. Maybe you won't like it, and if you don't like it, don't hit the thumbs up button either way. But you guys remember that video we did on XS Power battery on that blue 70 Chevelle, man? That thing was wicked. It was I want to say it was a 3400 D series from XS Power. And we got a lot of comments on that thing, and they're like, what is that thing, man? What do you got all those crazy wires, power, grounds going on to that thing? That's the beauty of XS Power, man. They've been around for so long. They've been doing it for so long, I should say. There's so many things you can do with their power and ground terminals. That's the beauty of these batteries, not to mention the amount of cranking amps and watts these things are putting out. So we teamed up with them on this build, on this 71 convertible build. We wanted something to put in the engine bay, of course, but be kind of discreet also at the same time, because the car is not blue. So we wanted something obviously that blended in a little bit better. So let me show you what they sent us. Damn, Gina. Yeah, buddy. So this one right here is the A3400 series. It's really pretty much identical to the one that we put in that blue Chevelle, with a little bit of a difference in the look on the exterior. As a matter of fact, let's open this thing up. Should we do some little YouTube magic? I think you guys like the YouTube magic, right? Yeah, buddy. What do you guys think of this thing? This thing looks slick. And like I said, it is definitely nice and discreet with the black casing. You guys remember that 34D series? It was blue and white. It was super nice. As a matter of fact, it was so nice because it was perfect for that 70 Chevelle build we did. We also ran the same battery in the Cutlass. You guys already remember the Cutlass. You guys remember that Cutlass build? Once again, we've been running their batteries on the last two builds, and I'm really a big fan of these things. Like I said, my favorite part about these things, man, is the fact of the configuration that you can do with the wire terminals. You can see these guys just pop out like that. And you can basically configure these wire terminals however you want. If you want multiple powers, multiple grounds, you can do that. If you just want one each, you can do that. As a matter of fact, they provide you with those guys here. Like I said, they're super interchangeable. They got a bunch of different terminals that you can use. These obviously are the traditional style kind of lugs that you can just throw on there and call it a day with just your traditional kind of cable, that ring that goes over it. But they also have the other ones that come down and then they loop here, and then you can kind of put that crappy, stupid, if you ask me, little bolt that holds it here from the factory, kind of those style. They do that as well. Not to mention, you guys seen, like I said, the blue 70, we had like, I want to say like a 3-terminal block where we had 3 different powers coming out of it. There's so many configurations you can do with this thing. But not to mention, the best part about this, if you ask me, is the warranty. You guys, you get a 3-year warranty with it. Like, to me, that is pretty much unmatched right now. Like, if usually everything else is about 24 months, 12 months if you're lucky, just depending. 3 years is definitely unheard of. I've yet to have a problem with one of these in these builds, and they always seem to crank up no matter what the temperature is outside, no matter if the car's been sitting around for so long. And you know how builds go, they sit around for a while. But not to mention, the cranking amps on this thing is 1150 cranking amps, cold cranking amps. That is pretty freaking good. As a matter of fact, the way we're going to be configuring it in the Chevelle for this build, for the 71, I wanted to add a little, what do you call that, guy? I got to find it somewhere. It's around here somewhere. But it's a little like breaker, right? And we came up with a little design that's going to kind of live off that guy there. As a matter of fact, let's show you, and we'll take it over to the car, throw this thing in, you can see what I'm talking about. I'll give you a better idea. Oh yeah, you guys, totally forgot to show you what we got going on. We kind of got the rest of the harness laced in for the most part. You can see coming out of the bulkhead right there, coming along here, backing around. We got our relays all dialed in, ready to go. I am digging it, you guys. Really, for the most part, the motor's wired. I mean, the exception of probably the air conditioning clutch wire, maybe that's about it for the most part, with a few odds and ends. But I mean, it is right there. We really thought about, this car's going to paint, and the last thing I wanted to do is those guys mess with the wiring or have to pull stuff off to get the fenders off and things like that for body and paint. So we really made it as simple as possible for them. So when they pull that stuff off, they're gonna thank us. They don't have to remove any of the connectors, wiring, other than probably headlights and stuff like that. But that's it. But check it out, man. It all nice and tucked, ready to go. But let's go to the other side, show you guys what's going on with that battery. Well, I guess we need a little YouTube magic, huh? A little YouTube magic. You guys don't even see me put a battery in, do you? Bam! Look at that, you guys. Yeah, buddy. What you guys think of my little bracket with the breaker, man? I am really digging it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It excited me when I came up with that idea. Like I said, we originally were just gonna mount it right here, you know, and call it a day, but doesn't that look so much better, you guys? Little 3D printed action. We went ahead and used the actual cutout of the battery right there. That looks freaking sweet. But all we got left really is just our ground. I want to bring you guys back over to the bench here, I should say the toolbox, just to kind of show you kind of how that little bracket started for that battery breaker. Like I said, we kind of took some measurements, and this is kind of what we ended up with. This is kind of one of the first ones I tried. You can see this thing definitely did not work very well. We needed to have a little bit bigger here to come out for it to live on the battery on the side of the post. But here, this is another one that we tried. You can see that one's a little bit better, how it kind of has that overhang to fit up and over that groove for the battery. And then obviously we put some thread nut inserts in here, and then our screws as well. And then we kind of made these little guys here also for the zip ties. That way you can tie your power cables to kind of take a little bit less stress off that terminal when it comes off. But yeah, I mean, I think we'll continue to put these on. I like them. Maybe we can probably improve them a little bit. I kind of want to make them a little thicker, maybe double up the size, the thickness a little bit, because we had a little bit of clearance issues with the screws once they went in. But other than that, I'm digging it. Let me know. Put it down in the comments below. But once again, you guys, man, check out XS Power. They got plenty of batteries for your application, even new stuff. If you guys are running something new, like a new truck, new modern car, you name it, they got something for you. Even marine boat applications, you name it. And my car audio guys, you guys already know about this stuff. I don't need to tell you guys. But I will put down in the description below a link to this battery if you guys are interested. I'll put it down there. Check them out. They're definitely not cheap, but they work, man. They're money. They're money. They're good stuff. But do me a favor, guys, hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. And you guys already know, stay wrenching.